I'm going to pinch my knee in tight. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you. And make sure that my knee is in front of his hip. If I don't do that, if I'm slow, come back, Lucas. If I'm slow, like we were doing, and I just stay like this, I don't take advantage of that space, then yes, he's going to do whatever pass you guys have learned and feel comfortable with. Okay? And so what I'm really focusing on doing is, one, kind of trying to slow him down with my knee shield, but at the same time, I'm using my legs to really pinch and control on his thigh to be able to pull my knee through. Okay, so as he grabs the collar, pinches the knee, so I'm going to pinch my knee through, and then really see how I off balance him by pulling my knees to my chest. Okay, I really want to be establishing good control in his leg, and really, like I said, biting it as tight as I can. Okay, from here, my right hand is going to reach, and I'm going to try to get at least elbow deep. My other hand is going to try to grab his foot. Okay, if you cannot, then a lot of times what we're going to do is just kind of like lift up and then grab the foot, almost like you're making him take a step to you. Okay, so like I want Lucas to step closer to me. Right, so I lift, let him take a step, and now I can grab. Okay, now I can lift his leg really well and control the foot to keep him from back stepping out or something like that. And that's going to allow me to thread my left leg and make the X guard. So I lift, and now my left leg can come in. So we have both legs kind of resting here, which gives us really good control, but we're going to keep advancing to the X guard. So I'm going to lift with my left leg as I pull myself in line with his hips, and then that's much easier for me to be able to set my foot in there without my knee. Sometimes you guys are going to get right here and feel kind of like stuck. So I want you guys to remember, I'm trying to get my leg all the way out first, right? So I get my leg all the way out first, and then holding it up into the air. Now my right foot is going to come inside and make an X. I'm not going to cross my feet or my ankles. I'm going to make sure that they're not trapping themselves, right? So as my foot comes in, I make an X with my legs, stacking my legs up his knee. Okay? My other hand is in control of his instep, and they're ready to start off balancing and working our sweep. Everybody understand? Yeah. So here, he steps, I pinch my knee, I pull myself in, and I get to his foot like this. You guys can start blending these steps together too once you feel comfortable. I'm going to lift, put my left leg in, lift, pull my right leg out, and then now I'm in line with his hips and ready to start sweeping or whatever it is that we're going to do next. Okay, now I'm ready to start lifting. Okay, so look, I lift and put my left leg in. Now Carly's question was, how do I get my right leg in? Sometimes, guys, I'm going to have to lift and push him almost like I'm trying to do a reverse roll, because creating more space this way will help my foot thread where it needs to go. I also need to get out of this angle. I need to be going the same line as his hips or his belt, right? So I'm going to lift, and I'm going to really lift up and like towards my head, almost like I'm trying to lift him over me. Then my right leg comes in. Then I can let him settle. At the same time, I'm pulling myself with my arm to be in line with his hips. Now to finish the sweep, guys, look, you guys can grab onto the belt, but most of the time than not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor onto his leg like this. But the belt is fine. I can even grab onto the belt also. Okay? So look, I'm going to lift. When I lift him up, I'm trying to hold him up in a way that he wants to push his foot down, and when he does, I pull his foot away. So it almost makes the sweep happen for me. And then I pull myself all the way up. When I get to the top, guys, my knees are forked on either side of his thigh. Be gentle with your partner. Don't try to be a jerk. But right here, I can really stretch him out and make it uncomfortable, and to where you can feel his legs start to kind of give. And then you just switch your hips and pass the guard. Don't put too much thought into passing the guard from here, because you've already really done the work. Your knee is just on the other side, so you have to like kind of hop it over. Okay, does that make sense, guys? All right, so Lucas goes to do his pass. I pinch my knee in tight. I pull myself as I lift my partner and grab his foot. I lift his leg to help make my X. And again, you guys can do this in one step. Look, I can lift, set the X, put myself in, and now I'm already in line. But I have to do it in order. So now to finish the sweep, I'm going to lift, pull his foot down. So look, the bottom of his foot does not touch the ground. If the bottom of Lucas's foot touches the ground, the next technique is going to be what we have to do, right? But look, when I go like this, that's what Lucas wants to do. He wants to force his foot to the ground because now I cannot sweep him. So when I do this, look, I lift, and then I'm going to pull his foot down here to my hip, and then I push into the back of his thigh and pull myself to the top. I like to grab onto the head because this is a great stretch and a great hold for me. I'm trying to be gentle to my partner, but literally, guys, I'm trying to like spread out his knees as far apart as I can. Then I just switch my hips a little bit and pass the guard. Pull my arm out of the middle. X guard, yes, so Lucas bases, okay? Whether or not you guys have the X before or after doesn't really matter, okay? Now that he's here, I need to have his base stretched out wide. It's difficult because Lucas is very tall. So look, I'm going to extend a little bit and put my head put my shoulder into his inset. And now that I have tension here, I'm going to extend and then get my hand to the other side of his heel. Push it to the other side and then grab. I need to hold that. Otherwise, he's going to pivot all the way around. And now we're without everything, okay? So now we open up. I kick my partner in the back of the knee as I sit up and grab on his belt or his butt. Or even the skirt of the gi is fine. I'm going to make him have a seat, kick out his legs, and then start taking them back. So again, we're here. We pull ourselves in. I lift, make my X. I go to sweep my partner, he stands up. So now look, my left hand goes in behind my head. I'm going to extend to make this leg wide. So I extend to make this leg wide. I push it to the other side. I open up my legs, kicking him in the back of the knee, while I sit up with my free hand and grab. So I sit up with my free hand and grab. I anchor his hips, kick out his base, and then start making my moves. All right, let's go.